Alrighty, sorry about that. Alrighty, what's up, everybody? My peeps, how's it going, you sexy bitches? Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on this getting close to late Monday night. And you know what that means? Late Monday night video number 2 right here once again on the Killer of Demons 669 channel, the main channel. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to this channel and my other channels down below in the description box below. Like the video as well. Stick that thumb straight up the woo-ha, or your own woo-ha, or other people's woo-ha. And share the video all over the internet with your friends. And tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, if you dare. And if not, well, you get blocked. And that's pretty much it. Just like if you leave stupid comments, you get blocked too. You don't like that? Fuck you, man. That's it. That's it. You don't like it? Tough shit, motherfucker. Do your own fucking video. Do your own shit. Don't worry about what I do. Alright? Live your own life. Let me live mine. Simple as that. Simple as that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Enough about that. Boo! Funky! That's bullshit for you dumb people at home. But anyway. Thank you for watching here on the channel. Make sure you like the video and subscribe, like I said before. Alright, no more subtleties. Hope you had a great Monday. The Knicks won. Big fucking whoop. And the Mets won too. Yay! Yeah, after stinking up the joint this weekend in Tampa Bay, they go to St. Louis and eke out a win. What are you gonna do? They won. Big deal. Still like 6,000 games behind the Braves. You know, JD's having a field day. But it's May 7th, JD. Alright? We'll talk in like August. You schmuck. But it is what it is. Hopefully they'll go downhill pretty soon, but we'll see. As far as the Yankees, don't care. But tomorrow night, Rangers! Yes! The Rangers! Game 2 tomorrow night. Should be some good shit. Boston blitzed, freaking destroyed Florida tonight at home. Ugh. That hurt. That hurts. But, you know. I think it feels like last year, right? Huh, Boston? Weren't you up like 2 games to none? Or 3 games to none? And then Florida just went, whoop, whoop, psh, smacked you around for 4 games straight? And then you choke in Game 7? Deja vu? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But tomorrow night at the Mecca, the Garden, the real New York team that plays in that fucking place, the New York Rangers! Hopefully going up 2 games to none in the Eastern Conference semifinals. And then Thursday we go to the House of Horrors, MSG South, basically, for games 3 and 4 in Carolina. And then game 5 will be, I believe, next Monday at the Garden. Will I be there? Or maybe. Tomorrow I'll be there, but Monday, don't know. We don't know. Don't know yet. But if the Rangers get to the Eastern Conference Finals, oh, you know I'm going to be there. Every game. But we'll see. Maybe the Stanley Cup Finals. Maybe. Last time I was there was 2015. When the Rangers were in the finals. I was at all those 2 games that they were there, but they stunk it up too. But it is what they won 1 game at the Garden, but it is what it is. Should have won all 4 of them, but it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Let me move on. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night on ESPN. For you people not watching, but me, I'll be there live and in living color, my friends. And we move on with that. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Alright, on this late Monday night, I want to get this video done because I gotta go to bed, and then got a half day of work tomorrow. Actually, I really don't have to go to work tomorrow, but I'm gonna work anyway. And then after that, I'm going into the city. Gonna hang out with my peeps at the Garden. We're gonna have fun tomorrow night. That's well, later tonight if you're watching this. This is pre-recorded, so by the time you see this, it'll be Tuesday morning. So later Tuesday night, we're gonna have fun. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget NXT tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Monday night, May the 6th, 2024, or if you're, like I said, watching tomorrow, May the 7th, 2024, on the replay, it is time for your late night, Monday night review for May the 6th, 2024, the aftermath of Backlash from France, and now we're on the road. Once again, we're going overseas in a couple weeks, Memorial Day weekend, for King and Queen of the Ring from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, where the Blood Prince will be giving out money. I don't know. Well, we'll crown a new King and Queen of the Ring, unless Selena Vega wins again, but I don't know. But we got that. Alright, so Monday Night Raw tonight wasn't that bad. 2 banger matches. Oh, they were great. Both first round matches in the King of the Ring for the men. Some sad news about Asuka, my first wife. We'll talk about her in a minute. But other than that, most of the night was first round matches, a couple of filler matches in between. But we're on the road to King and Queen of the Ring coming up in a couple weeks. We got that. Alright, so basically, Raw was from home base. Not Stamford, Connecticut, where WWE headquarters used to be. I don't know if it's still, well, I don't know if they moved from Stamford to Hartford. But we're at the XL Center in home base, Hartford, Connecticut. And as always, our commentary team of the legend Mitchell Cole and another legend in his own mind, that's Pat McAfee. Alright, we got all that. Move on. Alright. So that's that. Alright, so we start off the show with the new signature and all that stuff. We're ready to go. So we open the show up with a long as fuck Backlash recap of what happened at the show. Damian Priest still our World Heavyweight Champion. Well, thanks to Finn and JD McDumbfuck. Retained the title over Jey Uso. We got that. We have new Women's Tag Team Champions in Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill as they beat my first two wives, Asuka and Kairi. I don't know how Asuka got hurt in that match. Maybe near the end of the match she was hurt, or maybe during it. I don't know. I think we all know in another way, right? But we'll do that later. We got that. We have a new Bloodline member in Tonga Lioa, who joined up with Tama Tonga to reform the Guerrillas of Destiny. So the Bloodline beat Kevin Owens and Randy Orton as Monotonous Voice in a French street fight, chaotic as it is, and shocking ending with Tonga Lioa debuting. Well, re-debuting because he was in WWE for like a cup of coffee as Camacho's little buddy. What was his name in WWE back then? Hector? I don't even know. But anyway, so yeah, Tonga Lioa is back. Tonga Lioa is back. So the Guerrillas of Destiny are back. That tag team division looks great right now with them in it. We had that. We had Bayley. Give me a hug. Somehow retain her SmackDown Women's Championship in a triple threat match against Naomi and Tiffy Tiff. Daddy's favorite girl. Daddy! Her. We'll talk about her maybe on Friday with the Queen of the Ring tournament beginning on the SmackDown side, along with the men's SmackDown matches. We'll get to those when we actually know who's going to be in the tournament on the SmackDown side. We have basically nobodies. Well, nobody. Because they didn't show it. We'll find out. Probably find out in a couple of days. Probably today, maybe later today, tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, Wednesday. But by Friday night on Fox, we'll know who's going to be facing each other on the SmackDown side for the men and women in the first round. And there's going to be 3 rounds, and then the finals will be at King and Queen in the Ring. So, after the first round matches are done by this weekend, we got next week is the quarterfinals, which I thought would be the semis, but we got the quarterfinals next week. The week after that is the semis, and then pretty much we got the finals for Raw. It's going to be Raw versus SmackDown, so whoever wins Raw, the Raw finals will face the SmackDown finals winner, and whoever wins becomes the King and Queen of the Ring. Simple, right? So we got all that. Alright, so we saw Bayley retain her title. We also had, in the main event, Cody, MDK Cody, you bitch, retained his, not Universal anymore, but his undisputed WWE title against AJ Styles. And we got that. So we're gonna hear from Cody Friday, but most of the show is gonna be the first round matches in the King and Queen of the Ring. So we got that. So it's a 2-hour show instead of 3 hours, where you got the extra filler, and that's it. Alright, so after all that recap, all that spiel I just said, we got the Judgment Day coming out. Poppy Priest, along with Fiend Balor, JD McDumpfuck, and Mr. Dirty Sanchez himself, Dominic Guerrero ese. That's all I gotta say about that. Hey, Eddie! Oh, never mind, he's sleeping. What do you mean, I'm up? Oh, you are? What time is it? Oh, right. You're on Pacific time. Anyway, how's it going, Eddie? Oh, Mr. Joseph, you are a great man. Thank you for having me on your show, ese. Well, it's always nice to have you here, Eddie, you legend. By the way, what do you think of your son, Don, with that mustache? Kind of looks weird. It looks like he has like he penciled it in or some shit. What do you mean? I had one of those. I don't remember you ever having one of those there, Eddie. Dom has a Dirty Sanchez on his face. It looks like, a freaking worm on his face. Just saying. Don't you mess with my son, they say. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying, it looks weird. But I bet you the ladies love it. Right, Eddie? You had a nice little, mustache. You probably gave, Angie, a lot of, with the mustache. Oh, Angie loved it. That's why we had sex, and 9 months later I had Dom. Ese pero. Exactly. That's what happens. Do you do that, Mr. Gilmore? I mean, Joseph? Well, I don't have a mustache like that. I used to. One time I had it. I had a porn stash one time, Eddie. Back in, 2021. I shaved the whole thing, and I went to work with the whole freaking... I looked like Tom Selleck from Magnum P.I. Well, I bet you Mamacita loved that. Oh, no comment. What do you mean? I'm your friend, and you tell me anything. No, not everything, dude. Anyway, you go have fun. I'll talk to you later. Go have a siesta with China, okay? Who was that? Somebody just came on my show. I didn't see who was that? Ghosts? I don't know. It's late. What the fuck's going on? Anyway, yeah, go, good old Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, come on. All right, so Judgment Day comes out. Damien's all happy. Still the champ, my friends, until otherwise told. So, Poppy Priest in the bank, El Campeon, so proud to have retained the belt over Jey Uso. But he apologizes for what happened after the match where JD McDumbfuck and Finn beat the fuck out of Jay, and Damien didn't like it too much. So he goes, I should have attacked you guys for what you did to Jay after the match, but I'm not gonna do that because we are family, so I'm gonna let it go for now. I'm gonna let that go, but right now, we are still the most dominant faction in WWE. Bullshit! Sorry. And he says, Fiend Balor is going to be the next King of the Ring. So he's going to go from Prince Devitt to King Devitt. Look at that. Then he mentions that Drew McIntyre, this was from early in the day, Drew was pulled from the tournament because of his elbow injury, and he's not clear to wrestle, so he was supposed to face Finn Balor. With that, so Finn's like, oh good, I get a first round bye, right? Wrong. Adam Pearce comes out and says, no. You don't get a first round bye. Why? Because you face this man. And out comes Jey Uso. Day one-ish, it's just me, Uso. I lost to Priest. Just me, Uso. I just lost to Priest, So Jey Uso comes out. Pat McAfee's like doing the shit. I love his entrance. I have to say, Jey Uso has a great entrance. The lights go out, and the fireflies come out. All the freaking the phone with the lights come on. It looked like Bray Wyatt's coming out. I like how he came out in the crowd at Backlash with the entrance. That was great. So, good shit. Good stuff. Alright, so the first segment I gave 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the match. Jey Uso and Fiend Balor in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. We kick it off. Man, wasn't a bad match. 13.5-minute match. So with Fiend Balor grabbing a basic armbar to start. Jey fights his way out of it. And then he gets some right hands. The fans are like, yeet! 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 No yeet! Because you lost. No, not this match, but you lost to Poppy Priest, so it is what it is. Then a basic headlock slows Jey down again, but he sends Finn outside. Then he hits a flippy gibbity-doo after that. And then Finn Balor sends, Jey Uso into the ring post. Ow! And then sends him over the announcer's table. Then I hit Michael Cole. Damn! Damn, I want somebody to hit Michael Cole so I can take his goddamn job. Then we go to break, come back, and as always, the heels come back during the break. Finn hits a basement dropkick for a near fall. Then we slow it down again with a basic 1902 chinlock. That doesn't really last that long. Well, it lasts a little bit, not too long. But Jey fights to his feet and hits a high cross body block. Then a super kick. Drops Finn again. Goes up top for the Superfly splash, but it's a little bit too early. But instead, Jey hits the spear. Not a great spear, but still a spear for a near fall. And then Drew McIntyre comes out of nowhere for the distraction. The fans are like, see ya, Punk! See ya, Punk! But, well, no Punk yet. And that distraction let Jey hit another spear after Finn looked like he was trying to get up and like, what the hell's going on here? Then he gets hit with another spear. 1, 2, 3, Jey Uso goes on to the quarterfinals where he will face off against Ilya Dragunov or Ricochet. That should be interesting. And we get all that. Alright, so match wasn't that bad. And I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And after that, really nothing after the match. Regarding Drew McIntyre, Drew just looked, and that's it. Might be something to that with Drew, maybe Jey Uso, maybe if Jey doesn't advance, maybe Drew, if he gets cleared, faces Jey Uso again at King of the Ring, or it goes to Clash at the Castle, but I think we're going to see Drew McIntyre get his obligated rematch against Poppy Priest in his home country of Scotland in June I believe June the 15th or 16th. And Drew's going to become the World Heavyweight Champion again for like the fourth time actually. Because he won the WWE title twice. And now the World title once, and now this will be his second reign as World Champion, so 4 times overall. So we get that, and then he'll lose to Punk. When Punk gets actually, we don't even know when Punk's going to be cleared. He looks like he's cleared. But not really cleared. We following along? I hope so. And we get that. Alright, move on. Alright, after that, we get a series of videos through the night. The first one of Walter and Sheamus Fella at Clash of the Castle 1 back in 2022, because there wasn't one last year. So this coming up will be the second one. And, yeah, we get that. That's it. Alright, speaking of Drew McIntyre, we go to the back, we see him walking and talking and yelling at Adam Pearce, saying like, talking about like, oh, why did you pull me out of the tournament? I'm fine. I mean, he's like, it's just my elbow. I can work through it. And then Pearce is like, well, talk to the doctor. I'm not the doctor. Shit like that. So then he leaves. We see a QR code. Which basically another Uncle Howdy thing. I think that one led to the video of No More Secrets. I think it was that one. I forget. But anyway, we move on. He gets in a nice black car, speeds off, and then CM Punk comes in one of his cars. I don't know if that's actually his car. If that is, that's just an ugly looking colored car. So he comes in the parking lot right after Drew left. He gets out of the car, talks to Adam Pearce. Is like, hey, where's Drew McIntyre? Adam's like, oh, just missed him. He was probably parked right behind him. We just didn't see the car in the shot, but it is what it is. So he's like, well, well, you better tell him that I'm here because I'm going to the ring. So tell the monkeys in the truck to hit my music. So we see him walking all the way to the ring. He fist bumps Chad Gable on the way. Nice. I think he said, hey, how about those Maple Leafs? Yeah, how about those Maple Leafs? Good game though. Choked again in the first round. Can't get out of it. How about next year Toronto don't play at all in the play during the season? Because if you get to the playoffs again next year, you know how it is. First round knockout. I mean, good series though. Took Boston to 7, but just a really. Well, really, the refs kind of fucked it up because Boston, got caught with an icing, and then the referees like, no icing, but it was clearly an icing because the guy was clearly not even around the red line. That's center ice. He was not at the red line. So yeah, Toronto has a beef, but take it up with Bettman. Is he still around? Is he still the commissioner? I don't know. Probably is. I don't care. Take it up with the NHL. Don't take it up with me. Stupid thing. He shoots the puck in, and then we all thought it was an icing. Nope. And the puck goes all the way around the boards. The stupid freak, and it goes right into the center where the goalie is. The goalie's stupid. He's just like, oh look. And then the guy just like, the same guy who shot the puck into the zone, grabs it, boom, boom, boom. Game over. I mean, you can't really blame the goalie because he thought it was an icing, and, nobody was there. All the goalie could do was just try to stop the shot. He could have just, went and maybe, like, do what you can with the stick, try to knock the puck away from the guy, and then hopefully your teammates can knock the puck out of the zone, because if you don't have a stick, you're fucked. So it's either let the guy try to score on you, or risk everything and throw your stick at the puck, or poke stick. Poke the stick at the puck and let it go away, so the guy doesn't have it. So really can't blame the goalie. I would really blame the defense. I'm like, where the fuck are you guys? You just let him go in on basically a half breakaway, and he just goes whoop whoop boom, scored. Game over. Boston wins. Horrible. That's really bad, stupid referees. Just like in baseball. Stupid fucking umpires. Really bad this weekend. Really bad. A couple of times the Mets got screwed. Tonight they got screwed again. I mean, honestly, what the fuck is wrong with the umpires, and what the fuck is wrong with replay? Mets got screwed like 4 times this week. That game against the Cubs where Alonso was doubled up, even though his hand was clearly on the plate, and the fucking catcher was blocking the plate illegally, so the runner should have scored. But did he do that? No! Oh, there was no violation of catcher's interference. And the runner is out, even though his fucking hand was on the plate. You fucking morons! Were you blind? I have to go to the Gorilla Monsoon round. Are you blind? I mean, seriously. What the fuck is wrong with you fucking dumbasses in New York doing it at the replay center? Clearly he was in. Just everybody hates the fucking Mets. Oh, Yankee fans, I know you had a beef this week. Aaron Baboon gets ejected for not saying anything, even though a stupid fan in the crowd's like, fuck you, umpire! Fuck you, ump! And then the ump's like, okay, Aaron, you're gone. And Aaron's like, well, I didn't say nothing! And I think it was yesterday, Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, Judgy Wudgy gets ejected for nothing, basically. Even though the call was really bad. I mean, pitch on the outside corner could have went either way, but still. Judge got all mad. He's like, that's some bullshit. Bullshit. And he goes away, and then the umpire's like, okay, Judgy Wudgy, take your service and get out of here. And Judge's like, what the fuck? First time I think Aaron Judge has ever been ejected from a game. It sucks. I feel bad for you. I really don't, but I was like, that's just wrong. And then you see, what's his name, Rizzo, say, that's the softest call I've ever seen in my life. These umpires must be fucking getting paid somehow by somebody, or they're just like, don't give a fuck. And Angel fucking Hernandez is still in the league. Why? Why is this freaking fake as fuck umpire that can't call a fucking baseball game to save his life, and he's getting paid on the side somehow with these stupid calls that are just out of this world? Why is he still in the fucking league? Why? Why is he still an umpire? Should have been fired years ago. At least want to keep the guy. He was on the payroll. Oh, he doesn't have any problems. Right? Yet every fucking year you have like 60 violations. Or 60 problems with this fucking guy. Guy cannot fucking umpire. He's the worst umpire in the history of baseball. Please, for the love of God, whoever is the commissioner of baseball, please get him out of here. He is horrible, and you know if he's during the playoff, any game in the playoffs or the World Series, he is going to fuck something up. He's going to fuck a big game up like he's done in the past. The guy needs to go. I'm sorry. Yeah, but Judgy Wudgy got fucking ejected. Weird. And then tonight with the Met game, Bader, Mr. Harrison, Bader, goes in the third. Clearly he's safe. And what happens? He's out. Replay show he's safe. But the replay office like, nope, he's out. Like, come on. It's some bullcrap. And I'm thinking, the Players Association is gonna be talking pretty soon. When it's like, oh, we need to freaking expand, or we need to fix the the umpires. We really need to fix replay, modify it, enhance it. I don't know, do something. I mean, it doesn't get that bad in hockey. There's rarely a mistake in the replay booth. Football, there's always a problem in the replay booth, but replay in every fucking sport. I don't know so much with basketball, but hockey, baseball, and football, they need replay to be fucking fixed. Especially baseball. And a little bit of football. Hockey, maybe not that much yet, but it is what it is. I mean, there's no wrestling. We don't get replays either, so imagine that. WWE or AEW or even TNA or not so much New Japan. One day it's like somebody like Tony Khan or Hunter or Nick Khan or even the schmuck that runs TNA. And it's like, oh, let's have instant replay during the matches or after the matches. No, during the matches. After the matches, if something goes wrong, the wrestler has a thing, he can protest or something like that. He has a thing in his tights or her tights or bra or whatever. He's like, oh, I don't like that. He cheated. I'm gonna go in the review box. They have like a flag. They throw it after the match, and then the referee's like, "Oh, here we go. Let's have a little picture." Oh, match restarts. Nah, they're never gonna do anything like that. I'm just being weird, but imagine that actually that happened. Wrestling has replays, instant replays. Like, this ain't football. Like Jesse Ventura once said on when Hogan lost the belt to Andre at that faithful before WrestleMania 4. That was really bad. It's like, there's no replay, McMahon. This ain't football. McMahon, what I tell you, man. McManigan. We get all that. So, yeah, we move on. Alright, let's get back to actual wrestling. Alright, so Punk goes out for a chitty chat, talks about being locked in WWE headquarters over the weekend. He finally got out. How do you get locked in the fucking headquarters? Were you taking a massive dump or something like that? I think he said he was in the bathroom, and then he was trying to eat, and it was like late at night. I don't know how you get locked in the fucking place. I think Drew McIntyre had a hand in that. I really think so. Because there's no way he would have not got out of there. I mean, just go through the fucking front door, bash the fucking place in, and then if you get caught by the cops, you give them a reason. It's like, oh, I was locked in, what am I supposed to do? Wait there, idiot! I was here for 2 days! I need something to eat! I had to drink out of the toilet, Punk would probably do that, because he's weird. Not me, but I would just freaking take a fucking chair, just start bashing the fucking door until it broke. Then I'm out of there. I'm running much for my life. Then I give the Hunter and everybody a reason, because I had to get out of here. I'm not gonna wait 3 days. You want me to die in the fucking headquarters? What, you fucking nuts? Idiots. But anyway. So Punk gets out over the weekend and realized the show was so close to where WWE headquarters was, to the arena. So like, oh, here I am. I want to be here with you maniacs. And then Punk starts mocking the 546 Drew McIntyre title reign. He says, I can do that better on commentary, and then all that shit. Talk to Pat McAfee and everything. So he's like, Drew, I know you left the arena, but I know for a fact you're stopped at a red light, and you're looking at your Twitter. You're playing you're on your Twitter machine. You're scrolling through Twitter. So he tells the fans to fucking tweet him and tell him that Punk is here. I did it. I'm not kidding. I did it. I text Drew. I tweeted Drew. I said, hey, Drew, you better get back. Punky Bruce is in the arena. I guess he didn't get it, but he did. You probably saw it. I know he did. Everybody and their mother probably tweeted Mr. Drew McIntyre. He had like 9,000 fucking tweets and notifications. Get back to the arena, asshole! So anyway, so we're waiting, and waiting, and waiting. Punk tells us a story. You're not Adam Cole, baby, so stop telling stories. And you're not Cody because you can't finish it either. Well, he finished it. Whatever. So Punk tells us how he was hurt in the Royal Rumble when McIntyre hit the Future Shock DDT on him. He was upset over missing WrestleMania. And now he's waiting to get his dream back. I don't know what that dream is. I don't care. He calls himself a 5-tool player. And Drew is just a tool. And Drew picked a fight with the pettiest man on earth. Punk thinks it's because McIntyre hates himself. There's a little jab at Jack Perry. He's like, you're a choke artist, and I might be a choke artist too. And then he goes to Pat McAfee and says, different thing there, Pat. I'm thinking, how is that a jab at Jack Perry? Oh, the choking thing. I get it. Okay. But you started, and what happened? You're out. Kind of worked out for you, in a way, even though AEW showed the footage when we shouldn't have done that, but kind of sort of worked out for AEW with, they showed the footage, and now Jack Perry's a fucking hero, and Tony Khan got his first, took his first bump in AEW, and now you have this great storyline with the Bucks, Tony Khan, Kenny getting involved and getting his ass kicked. Now the Bucks, the new elite with Okada and Jack Perry are just running amok right now in AEW, and Tony Khan can't really do anything except for sitting in his basement in freaking Jacksonville. He can't travel. Eventually he's gonna lead to Blood and Guts 4. Bucks versus somebody, Swerve's crew, I don't know. I think we're going to see the return of the Hangman at Blood and Guts. Or maybe before, but I'm thinking Blood and Guts is where the Hangman, Adam Page, is going to come back. And he's going to be on Swerve's side. He's like, alright, I'll team with you, but I still hate your guts. And then at Blood and Guts, he's going to turn and join up with the Elite. He's going to come back as a heel and join up with the Bucks and Okada and Jack Perry. And then maybe we'll see Swerve versus Page 5. I don't think Adam Page is going to be Swerve for the belt one-on-one. I think it's going to be Will Oceanspray at All In. But we'll see. Well, we got that. So after he calls Drew a choke artist, he says, Punk's like, Drew, I already broke your elbow. Next time I see you, I'm gonna break your face and I'm gonna break your heart. And then his music plays. He goes right up to the camera and says, Drew, I'm gonna be in Scotland. So you know he's gonna be at the next pay-per-view. Well, the pay-per-view after King and Queen in the ring. Now, I don't know if that's a lead into a match, or he's just gonna be there maybe doing commentary, or he's gonna screw Drew for the belt again. I don't know. So, so Punky Brewster's playing mind games with us and Drew McIntyre. Great! Good job, Phil. You still suck. But I digress. Alright, so I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, after that, we go to the back with, I believe it was, Kathy Kelly, talking to Ricochet, who's all ready for his King of the Ring first round match, against Ilya Dragunov. And then, Braun Strowman comes in, and Kathy wants to talk to him about what he did to the Judgment Day last week. He's like, well, I stood up to them because I don't like bullies. But this ain't about me, it's about Ricochet. I'm out of here. Okay. Move on from that. So I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to our next match. We saw the Queen of the Ring first round tournament on the Raw side. We got Natalya taking on my third wife, former SmackDown Women's Champion, the love of my life, Io Sky. Io, stop doing what you did tonight. Stop it. Io's doing this. She's pointing to fans, and then she goes to the camera and does her, her weirdness thing. It's just, she goes like this. I'm like, yeah, I see you, Io. I see you. Where were you this weekend? Oh, that's right. My bedroom. Bam! Smacking those cheeks. Those hot Asian cheeks. But anyway, she comes out looking amazing along with my second wife, Kyrie. And another lovely lassie, the birthday girl, 36 years old today. Well, yesterday. Dakota Kai. She's 36? She doesn't even look. She's 36 but looks 23. It's all that great song by Winger. She's only 17, but she's 33. There you go. I can't believe Dakota Kai is 36 years old. That's just weird. Asuka's 40-something, I know that. That's definite. Io and Kyrie are getting close to 40, but it still looks amazingly hot. Oh, my dick can't take anymore. Stop it! Stop the Asian chicks from on my TV. Stop it! I can't. Mr. Obari sounds like, no! No, we will show Mina Shirakawa, Miyu Iwatani, Miyu Yamashita. Little Yuka, whatever his last name is. The one that looks like Yuna from Final Fantasy X. And then you got Rio. Well, Rio's not with me. She's with, that guy. Her name is Rio, and she dances on his lap. And then when she's done, she goes and takes a nap. Good old Rio. And then you got Azumi. Oh. Why must I have a fascination for Asian chicks and I'm married to a hot Mexican? God damn it. I could have had an Asian. Like Triple H said one back in the day. I can't get enough dicks! Not that way, you know what I'm talking about. Just referencing Triple H. But, whatever. Never dated an Asian back in my day. I did go out with, my first actual woman I actually went out with was half black, half Korean. Which is kind of weird, but... And then I went out with a girl that's half Filipino. Nothing wrong with that. Filipino girls are amazing girls too. They suck your dick good too. Michelle Malin, anyone? If you don't know who Michelle Malin is, oh boy, you better Google it. Not the same chick I know from the Skinamax days. Still looks amazingly hot, but... Anyway, we move on. Io versus Natalya, with Damage Control at ringside. Was an okay match. It's also with Natalya spinning out of a... Did I say Natalya? What am I talking about? It's late. Natalya spins out of a basic wrist lock. Grabs a leg lock that got broken up really quickly. They go to the outside. Io gets sent face first, ouch, on the apron. Commentary talks about not knowing what any of the French chants were about at Backlash. I didn't even know either. They go back in. Io hits a springboard missile drop kick for a near fall. As we go to break, we come back. As always, the heels come back during the face this time was Natalya. She comes back, grabs a Michinoku driver for a near fall. Then a top rope superplex dedicated to the birthday boy, which is his birthday is today. The late great Rocket Owen Hart. His birthday would have been today. I don't know how old he would have been, like 40, maybe close to 50, something, I think, somewhere around there. But what could have been with Owen Hart? It is what it is. We miss Owen so much. It's like been 20 some odd years. I think it's the 25th. No, is it the 25th? I think it's the 24th, the 25th anniversary of his death. His sad death. Thank you, Vince, you fucking asshole. But, yeah. Will Owen ever get in the WWE Hall of Fame? He is in a Hall of Fame, but not the WWE Hall of Fame, because I don't think he should. I know, as much as I hate Martha Hart, and I've hated her for years, not letting Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame because of what happened, I don't blame her now. But he really should go in. I mean, you have to let it go sometime, but, it's not really, it's Martha's decision and Owen's kids too, because they were around, so. But if AEW ever has a Hall of Fame, Owen's gonna get there, just because it's Owen Hart. I am not a nugget! I'm a black heart! Damn it! I forgot. My nose just got in 3 hours ago! My nose is so big I can smell the coffee in Brazil! Is Jason Sensation still, all fucked up? I don't know. I heard he was, he was all fucked up. He was near death. I don't know if he's survived that or he's still fucked up. But, man, that guy can fucking do impressions. Almost pretty much as better as me. I'll dump you on the head, son. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. But he was great. Jason Sensation was great back in the day. His Owen Hart is just... A lot of them are good, too, man. A lot of the impressions were good, but Owens was great. But anyway, move on. Anyway, so happy birthday to the man upstairs. You, the Rocket Owen Hart. Happy birthday, buddy. Move on. Alright, so here's a top rope superplex for a near fall. Io goes right back, locks in a crossface. Then they trade fruit roll-ups for a near fall. And then Natalya hits a sit-up power bomb for a near fall. Goes for the sharpshooter, gets broken up. Then Io comes back with those running knees, the shotgun knees in the corner. Knock Natalya the fuck out. Then she goes up top, hits that beautiful moonsault of hers, the over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Io gets the win. She goes on to the quarterfinals. And that's pretty much it. So Io gets the win. Match was pretty decent, so I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, Damage Control, Dakota Kai gets on the mic, basically promises that Io is going to win Queen of the Ring, hopefully. And they're coming to get back those women's tag team titles again, I guess when Asuka either gets cleared, or you might see Kairi and Dakota Kai go at it. Or maybe Kairi and Io. That'd be interesting. Kairi and Io winning the women's tag team belts. So a little bit of the Black Lotus triad. There. I got it. But as far as Asuka goes, yeah, she's injured. We don't know what injury she got. I think maybe it's her knee. They never specified. Just said she's out of action. They had to pull her from the tournament. And everybody was gonna watch Raw because everything was freaking from like SmackDown into the pay-per-view, into Backlash. Everything on Monday Night Raw was told to us. All the matches were told. And now Drew McIntyre is out. They took him out of the tournament. Asuka's out. Took her out of the tournament. Dakota Kai had to replace her. Jey Uso had to replace Drew McIntyre. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear anything from SmackDown side if somebody got hurt. They had to replace him. Same thing with the women. I hope Tiffy Tiff's in that tournament. She should be. She should win. I'd like to see Io versus Tiffy Tiff in the finals. But I mean, it looks that way. But we'll see. And some of the other matches that were not shown, that were advertised to be on Raw tonight, nope, we're going to get them at live events. So we're not going to see it. Why? Why? They're doing the same thing with SmackDown. So this weekend we're going to get a house show, and we're not going to get it televised, so all the people who weren't on Raw and SmackDown get to have their matches. We can't see it. We have to find out on the freaking dirt sheets. And then we see maybe the replay on Raw. On Monday night, we're going to get the entire second round. The quarterfinal matches. We're going to see how they got there. Oh, he wanted a house show in Albany, New York or some shit. I'm like, come on. That is dumb. Having the other matches in the first round on Raw and SmackDown being on fucking house shows. Stupid. That is bad booking, Hunter. Moron. I mean, you could have just made it a couple minutes squash match. Like, Zelina Vega and Shayna Baszler could have went like at least 3 to 5 minutes. Kofi Kingston and Rey Mysterio, I know that might have been a little bit longer. But you could have cut something out. Do we really have to see Chad Gable and Bronson Reed? Do we really have to see that? No. That's why, if you want to do the King of the Ring, do it as a pay-per-view. Not on Raw and SmackDown. Qualifying matches, I go for it. But the entire tournament, it really should be its own event. Like it used to be back in the day. I know we're getting it in a couple weeks, but it's just the finals. It's just the finals. Why have the fucking pay-per-view? And then you have the filler matches. You're going to have Becky and Liv Morgan, and then you have Bayley maybe defending the SmackDown title. And then you got the Intercontinental title being defended in the triple threat. That's filler. Why even call King and Queen of the Ring if you're just going to have the fucking finals at the pay-per-view? Why can't we just have it like it used to be in the old days? The fucking entire tournament, the same 3 hours tournament. 3 hour tournament. The first round matches, You had the qualifying matches, and the winners of that go to the pay-per-view. No, none of this first round, second round, then the semifinals on Raw and SmackDown, then the winners of that go to the fucking pay-per-view. Stupid! That's stupid fucking booking. Just do a 3-hour fucking pay-per-view with the entire tournament. Have the qualifying matches on Raw and SmackDown, that's it. Then you had the fucking pay-per-view for 3 hours. Like it used to be back in the 90s. But we don't do that here, this is WWE. I mean, Hunter, don't you think once in a while? Come on, dude. Give me back the King of the Ring tournament like it should be. This is dumb. Having fucking house show matches. I mean, why? I wish I had a book I could smack my fucking head with. I can't. Alright, I'll do the little pad of doom. Can't even do it either. Fucking shit, man. Hunter, sometimes you're good, but sometimes I just want to, go through my phone and grab your neck and fuck you off! House show matches doing a fucking tournament. Why? You see that at the G1? No! I mean, it's not televised. Well, actually, it's not, because it's on NewJapanProWrestling.com! I mean, God forbid Tony Khan does that shit in a tournament. You don't see that. Well, because it's Tony Khan. But, it's Hunter. A new era. New era. You're having King of the Ring not a qualifying match. Yeah, King of the Ring matches on a fucking house show at a fucking bingo hall in Poughkeepsie, New York or some shit. Come on. What the fuck are we talking about here? Stupid. We're not gonna know until Sunday or Monday who won. Whenever they have it, it's stupid house show matches. Selena Vega and Shayna Baszler at a house show. I mean, yeah. But Rey Mysterio and Kofi Kingston? Kofi fucking Kingston and Rey fucking Mysterio at a fucking house show. Why? God fucking damn it all. I fucking hate WWE sometimes. And you know I'm ranting right now, and you're gonna, I really hope you clip this and put it on your own video. I don't care this time. Please, clip this part. Clip it. I wish I could clip it, I can't. It's on the phone. I have to clip a little semi-part of it. I might do that. After this is up, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna clip a little part of it. I'm gonna find a good part. I'm gonna clip it. And I'm gonna put it up on my rant channel. And I hope, I pray it goes viral. This pisses me off. So, get ready tomorrow on the rant channel. It's not gonna be well, I'm gonna see how much I can get. Maybe it might be like a short, or like a 1.5 minute clip. So I wish you can clip at least a lot of it. I'm probably ranting for like 20 minutes right now. I wish you can clip the entire thing. But, you know. I could, but I don't have the time. But, but I will clip something from this mega rant. Then again, I could just not redo the video, but I'll re-rant. Maybe I'll do that. Instead of clipping it and saving time, I'll do a big, humongous rant tomorrow about how the King of the Ring fucking sucks! Okay, move on. Alright, now we calm down. Alright, so Io wins, that makes me happy. And I think next week who's she face next week? I think she faces Lyra Valkyria in that, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, we get that. Alright, after that, we got a nice video for Ilya Dragunov, the Russian Dragon. Get that. Then we go to the first banger of the first banger of the night. Ilya Dragunov against Ricochet, who even brought the speed title with him. My belt looks hideous. Hey, you want a belt for winning in 2 minutes? Great! Yay! You know, I joked around in East's chat. It's like, I bet you nothing Tony Khan will make a belt just like that. They'll call it the cocaine title. Or the coke title. But then again, you might get copyrighted for that. Can't call it coke. The sugar title. Well, coke looks like sugar, but cocaine. I'm gonna get a belt. I won this belt. And I was still cocaine at the time, too. I won the AEW cocaine title. He's snorting cocaine on the title belt. Him and Tony Khan are snorting a line on the title belt in the back. Cocaine's one hell of a drug. Right, Tony Khan? Gets a shipment in every fucking week. What is? Alright, this match was great. I'm not gonna get to all of it, because I want to go to sleep pretty soon. Even though I can stay up for like the next 4 hours if I wanted to, but I'm not, I'm tired. Fast and Furious match, lots of near falls, lots of big spots. Ricochet with like 6,000 fucking flippy dippity doos on Dragunov on the outside. We go to break, come back, Dragunov hits the Constantine special, the rebound clothesline, a la Jon Moxley. Dropping a top rope backsplash for another near fall. Then they trade kicks to face. Ricochet then hits a Death Valley driver. He goes for a springboard, gets knocked out of mid-air. I think an uppercut. And then a very hard, that's what she said, H-bomb on the mat. Sets up Torpedo Moscow, that running headbutt. But Ricochet hits the recoil. That was great. Both men are down. The crowd's going nuts. And then Ricochet goes up top, maybe going for the 630 or some type of move off the top. Dragunov catches him and hits another superplex. And then we see he's busted wide open. I don't know how that happened. Maybe hard way. I don't know. But we see he's a little bit busted up, which we see a little bit of blood, motherfuckers. And then he goes to the back, he's like, maybe he had a concussion. I don't know. He's like, and he just runs, hits the H-bomb a second time, goes to the cover, 1, 2, 3. This banger of a match, 4 out of 5 stars, 16.5-minute match. Ilya Dragunov gets the win. He advances to the quarterfinals where he will face Jey Uso next week, and that's going to be a pretty good match too. I think Jey is going to lose. Just me, Uso. Gonna get killed. Just me, Uso. Yeah, pretty much. I'm telling you right now, the semifinals or the Raw finals are going to be Ilya Dragunov and freaking Walter. I'm telling you right now. I spoiled the main event, but I don't care. Alright, so that match, 4 out of 5 stars. After the match, Code of Honor. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Get that. Alright, then we're going to back with Jackie Redmond and Sheamus fella in his little coat. Can't stand the idea of King Walter. So, he's going to give Walter the beating he's been deserving. So this is match number 3 in their little trilogy, whatever you want to call it. We got that. So that was pretty good. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then a video about the European tour. Nobody cared about that. And then speaking of a match that nobody gave 2 shits about, we go to Ivy Nile and Zoe Stark in their Queen of the Ring first round match. 5-minute match. Was okay. Nothing great. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Zoe Stark moves on into the next round, where she could face Shayna Baszler or Zelina Vega, but we won't see that. We won't know who wins it, because it'll be out of the house fucking show. So Io will face either Lyra Valkyria or possibly Dakota Kai. That would be interesting. But I think we know better. We got that. Alright, so Zoe Stark gets the win, and she moves on. That's it. Now we move on. Alright, then we go to the back, where we have, there was Adam Pearce talking to R-Fool. He's talking about, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about these days. And then he brings in Dan Hurley. Remember that guy? The UConn men's basketball coach. Because he thinks that the Awesome Truth should face the basketball team in a match. And then the Miz is like, they're a basketball team. And then Truth's like, oh, they're the NCAA, still a sport. He's like, a sport is a sport, Miz. I'm like, okay, Truth, I see ya. Thank you for actually acknowledging again and proving my point again that wrestling is a sport. Thank you, Truth. It's truth. You tell us the truth. His name is R-Truth. Go figure. So then Miz says, well, I'll get back to you, Adam Pearce, about our next title defense. And then they leave, and Pearce like, thank God. Should have shipped them to SmackDown. Oh, wait, the champs, I can't do that. So you're stuck with them. Like you were stuck with Chelsea Green. Now she's stuck with Ava Raine tomorrow. Oh, God. How did she get a title shot? Why? Against Roxy tomorrow. Why? You know Roxy's gonna kick the fuck out of her. And then she's gonna be Nick Aldis' problem for about a year on SmackDown. The only thing good about Chelsea Green is Samantha Irving going, Chelsea Green! And now I wonder if Alicia Taylor is going to do that, because Alicia Taylor is now the new SmackDown ring announcer. So they made her and Samantha Irvin made history today by being the first females to ring announce Raw and SmackDown, and the first black females to do that as well. That's pretty damn good. So not like the days of Howard Finkel and Mike McGurk, but is Mike McGurk still even around? I don't even know. Damn it, I have to get my phone. Because I can't do it. I can't go to the freaking thing because my computer's stuck. Alright, let me go on my Google machine on my phone. If I can get to it, thank you. I don't even know how to spell her last name. Mike McGurk. Oh, I spelled it almost right. Mike McGurk, whose real name is Michael Catherine McGurk, lives in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He has 2 kids. I think she's still, is she still alive? I think she is. I don't see a thing about her death. I think she's still alive. Born March 16th, her birthday was about a month, almost 2 months ago. March 16th, 1958. So that makes her 66 years old. If I do my math right? Yeah. 66 years old. She was the WWF ring announcer from 1986 to 1994. And she was the daughter of professional wrestler Leroy McGurk. I didn't even know he was a wrestler. Well, okay. Yep, she's still around. Has 2 kids. She was once married to B. Brian... What? I didn't know that. She was once married to B. Brian Blair. They divorced. She married another wrestler, Doug Summers. No relation. I don't even think it's a relation to Tracy Smothers. That's Summers. Sorry, Smothers. Smothers brothers. That ended in a divorce. She also had a relationship with Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and had 2 kids with him, Priscilla and Max. Her son Max has worked as a professional wrestler as well. Now she's doing real estate. She got her real estate license in 1983. That's pretty much it. Not in the Hall of Fame yet. Should be. She's in the New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame class of 2023. That was last year. And she was an inductee to the Southern Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2015. There you go. There you go. For all those people who don't... see if I can get this. Hold on. Give me the picture, goddammit. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get it. Alright, you'll see it here. Alright, this is what Mike McGuirk looked like back in the 80s, early 90s. I hope you can see that. You know, the glare doesn't show up. There you go. That's Mike McGuirk, ladies and gentlemen. Legend who should be in the fucking Hall of Fame. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on who should be in the fucking Hall of Fame. But for ring announcers, Mike McGuirk definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. I think Lillian Garcia's in the Hall of Fame. I think she is. If not, well, is she? Maybe she. If she's not, she should be. That's pretty much it for that. But Mike McGuirk definitely should be in the Hall of Fame. Definitely. If Howard Finkel's in the Hall of Fame, then what about the other 80s ring announcer? I mean, we forgot about Mike McGuirk all of a sudden? Do I have to send a letter to you, Hunter? Do I have to, DM you? You probably blocked me. Fucking that. No, he hasn't, but I'm gonna send Hunter a nice little tweet. Maybe before I go to bed or tomorrow. It's like, hey Hunter, how about next year at the Hall of Fame? Could you put in Mike McGuirk? Come on. She's not from Vegas, but would be nice. It doesn't have to be the headliner, because I don't know who would be the headliner next year. Rock? Well, not Rock, but probably Cena, the idiot. I don't know. It's in Vegas next year, so I don't think we won't talk about the Hall of Fame until March. When I finally tell us who the inductees for the 2025 Hall of Fame are going to be. Probably be mid-March or beginning of April. Because WrestleMania ain't until April 19th next year. Easter fucking weekend. Because they're too scared for the fuck to have the show the same freaking weekend as the NCAA tournament. Pussies! The NCAA tournament is in a different fucking state. Oh, we can't have it because the Final Four is on the weekend. Nobody's watching it. Who watches the Final Four? Unless you're from the college that's in the tournament. Like North Carolina or Duke or whatever, UConn. You're watching that because your son and daughter might be on the basketball team. Other than that, why would you watch the NCAA tournament if WrestleMania is the same night? Or the same night. Makes no fucking sense. Grow some balls, man. Who cares about the fucking ratings? Who really cares? Who cares about the ratings these days? Do you? No, I don't. I don't care if more people saw WrestleMania than they saw the NCAA tournament or a baseball game that night. But what? At least it's not in May, which was rumored. They had 2 dates. The dates were April 19th and 20th, or in May, would you want to have WrestleMania in like early or mid-May or maybe late May, like Memorial Day weekend? You have WrestleMania. I'm like, I just don't like it on Easter weekend because it's just Easter weekend. I mean, Saturday, a lot of people are going to watch night 1. Night 2, I think a lot of people watch night 2 as well because you can have your Easter dinner early, like early in the day, and then you can go to a friend's house later at night or a bar to watch WrestleMania. So, you know how, I mean, I went on Wrestling Inc. and said, I don't like the idea of having it on Easter weekend. Night 2, nobody's going to watch. And then I have to have Jack and Justin and Jimmy Corderas like, oh, you're wrong! I'm wrong. I didn't think about it. It's like, oh, right, yeah, I forgot it's at night. I'm thinking of the day, that's why. I'm thinking of Easter dinner. People are going to have Easter dinner at night, like 7 o'clock at night, when WrestleMania's on. Well, I'll probably be out anyway with my family, so I might miss a little bit of it. I might miss all of night 2. So if Roman's on night 2, I'm gonna have to miss it. I'm sad to say, but at least I got the replay. And good thing I have there's an extra computer there. So I might have to step out after I eat. I'm gonna just like run upstairs to my old room, put the computer on, like watch a little bit, and then I have to go. I'm not gonna watch all of it. I have to watch the rest on replay. Then I have to run home and then watch the media scrum. You know, see if Issa gets on again. You know, with Roman. It is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, R-Truth talking to Dan Hurley about the just weirdness about the men's basketball team for UConn. Back-to-back NCAA champions, might add. So there you go. So anyway, they leave, and Pierce's like, thank God. He's like, I need a drink. So he goes to leave and then runs into Braun Breaker. He's like, hey, why wasn't I in the King of the Ring tournament? So he's like, we'll go talk, and we'll talk about it later. It's not your time, I guess. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with all that. Alright. Anyway. Alright, so I give that segment 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a look at Walter versus Sheamus 2, October 2nd of 2022. So we get that. And that was also for the Intercontinental title, so Sheamus failed 2 times for the Intercontinental title. And now we're getting match number 3, which is not for the belt, but it's to advance in the tournament. We get that. Alright, then we go to the back in Judgment Day's little clubhouse. So they consult Fiend Balor over his loss to Jay. And then Dominic Garrido, I don't know where he was. Probably in Liv Morgan's dressing room again. Who knows? He comes in with Gordito, who spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. And Demon's like, what the fuck you doing here? And Cody, he's like, we've been at this over a year, and you have the balls to come in here with him? So Cody was like, well, I'm a changed man. And Demon's like, I don't want to hear this shit after what happened at Backlash last year with the LWO and Judgment Day. And Bad Bunny put that into. Khalid offers to, it's like, well, if you scratch my back and help me with my problems with the LWO, I'll scratch your back and help you with your problems. So Priest's like, get the fuck out of here. And then Dom's like, says something in Spanish, and then both of them leave. So I don't know what's going on with that, and I really don't care. So there you go. Alright, so 2.5 out of 5 stars for that. Alright, then we have a feather match. Chad Gable, oh thank you, shush. He takes on Big Bronson Reed. This match came from last week when Bronson faced Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title, and Chad Gable fucked it all up. And then Bronson Reed beat the fuck out of Sami Zayn and Chad Gable. So we get that. Nobody else from Alpha Academy, so no Maxine Dupri or the big fat man, Otis or Akira Tozawa. Nobody there. One-on-one, straight up. Match didn't last that long because it ends in a DQ after Sami Zayn decides to, well, you fucked my match up there, Chad. I'm going to fuck your match up. So he comes in, jumps Gable, goes to disqualification in under 2 minutes. So we get that match. I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then afterwards, everybody's beating the fuck out of each other. And then Bronson Reed is the last person standing. And he holds up the belt. And basically later on, he goes to Piers. He goes to the back. We follow him into the gorilla position. And Adam Pearce is right there. He's like, what are you doing? What's the matter with you? And then Reed's like, give me what I want! So eventually, later on, it becomes official that at King and Queen of the Ring, a triple threat intercontinental title match between Sami Zayn defending against Chad Gable and Bronson Reed. And you knew that was going to happen. But we get that. Are we going to see a new champ? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised that they get the belt of Sami and give it to Chad Gable or Big Bronson Reed. But we'll see. Alright, so that's that. So 2.25 out of 5 stars for all that. Alright, then we got a nice video on the lassie from Ireland, Lila Valkyria. Look at that, so for people who don't know who the fuck she is. Where did she come from? Then I get the old Bailey. Who are you? Ah! What's your name? One of those. We get that. That was pretty nice. Alright, then we go to the back. Walter cuts a promo saying, I'm gonna win King of the Ring. Yeah, he is. And doesn't mind going through Sheamus to do it. Simple to the point. That's it. Alright, then we get a sit-down interview. We were supposed to get it earlier in the night, but then Punk fucked that up. Good job, Phil. Moving that to later with your fucking 35-minute promo. Anyway, we got the Raw Women's Champion, the Man! Becky Lynch. Sits down with Michael Cole for a little chitty chat. Becky loves the people. Cole brings up her appearance at the Kentucky Derby with that interesting little hat. And Seth Rollins looking different. And Cole's like, what is that hat? Is it a hat? What is that? And then Becky's like, I got it on Etsy. And the fan's like, and she's like, you think you like the hat? The fan's like, yeah, I like the hat. Marks. I thought that was hideous. So like, what is it? Are you trying to be Lady Gaga all of a sudden? Come on now. Yeah, I like Lady Gaga. Sue me. No, don't, but I love Lady Gaga. It's like I like Nickelback and Creed. You love what you want. If you like Bieber, good. Sucks to be you. Oh, but you like Nickelback and Creed. They suck. No, they don't. They don't suck. They don't suck. Even if Bieber sold more albums and has more awards than them, his music so fucking sucks. And he got ran over by Ozzy. Should have fucking killed the guy, but... No, I'm not condoning he gets killed, but whatever. If he did, I mean, who cares? Who cares about fucking Bieber? Anyway. Alright, so then Cole brings up, moves on to the title, her title. Becky will have to defend against a variety of new stars like Lyra, Io, Asuka, Kairi. Brought over in the draft, meaning, brings up, Isla Dawn, Alba Fire, Kiana James in particular, says I fought her before, this and that. And then, mentions that she had strep throat at WrestleMania, but Rhea Ripley was the better woman that night. Then she won the belt 2 weeks later in a Battle Royal by eliminating said Liv Morgan, who comes out. Liv is sick, sick of Becky not talking about her, brings up everything she's done. Becky then cuts her off, says the title match is on at King and Queen of the Ring. We need a better name for that shit. Can't call it Crown Jewel. You gotta call it something else with a crown in it. No, I can't call it Royal Rumble because that's Royal in it. Blah, blah, blah. You know, that's based off the Royal, Battle Royals. Anyway, so that works for Liv. Says, I have a purpose now. And then Damage Control comes out. And they surround Becky and Liv Shield style. And Becky and Liv go back to back. And then Damage Control looks like they're about to get in the ring. And then Liv's like, fuck you, man. I'm out. She leaves Becky high and dry to get beat down 3-on-1. And then Lyra Valkyria comes out. Starts running to the ring. Stops. Looks at Liv's like, hey, what the fuck? And then she goes in for the save. You know, she got beaten up 3-on-2. Well, we get all that. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, I didn't miss this segment. Sami Zayn says it should be over with Chad and Bronson Reed, so he'll fight them both at the pay-per-view. He's going to be at his best because he's up against the wall. Pretty much. You got a 33% chance to win there, Sami. To go with Gable and Bronson Reed, 66.6% chance of winning. That gives you a 0.1% chance of actually doing something. Steiner math. You gotta love it. That's it. Alright, then we go to Lyra Valkyria and Dakota Kai stood at ringside for their first round match. It was, Kyrie and Io went to the back. Well, they didn't go to the back. You know, they went to my bedroom. We get that. Lyra gets the win. She will face either Shayna Baszler or Zelina Vega next week on the program. She wins with Nightwing, which is a Samoan driver. Interesting little name. Based off a Marvel character. Batman, Nightwing, whatever. Maybe that's DC, not Marvel, but who cares? DC sucks. DC? Get that. Alright, match was 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. I think Asuka would have fucked her up and won the match if she didn't get hurt. But what could have been with Asuka? Queen Asuka would have sounded great. Queen Io even sounds even better with Queen Tiffy Tiff. Anybody else besides Io, Tiffy Tiff? I don't know. I don't know what SmackDown's gonna have, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Oh, maybe Nia Jax will be in the tournament. Oh god, Queen Nia Jax will suck. Big you-know-what. Probably Chelsea Green will be in it. Piper Niven, or Piper Niven probably will be in it, because she was in the finals, last year and lost to said Queen of the Ring. Well, 2 years ago, not last year. No, was it last year? I think it was last year or 2 years ago, whatever it was. Blah, 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 blah. So, Zelina Vega beat Piper Niven to win Queen of the Ring. And Xavier Woods, I forget who he beat, but he won. So, but he's not in it because he's injured again. So, and we hear from Kofi later talking about that, saying that I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm gonna avenge my friend Xavier Woods because of what you did, Walter. You bastard. We got that. He even references the Kendrick Lamar Drake feud that I don't give two fucks about. Both of them suck. You know? It's like what the great Kurt Hennig once said. I like country music. I like country girls. I like Willie Nelson. And don't forget about Pearl. There's only one thing that I hate, and it's a bunch of crap. Rap is crap. Pretty much. Old school rap is cool. Like Biggie, Eminem, Snoop Diggity Dogg, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, Nas, Pac, people like that. But, then you got, nowadays, you got like Weezy, Lil Wayne, and Wiz Khalifa's okay, but, I don't really listen to it that much. Other than that, I can't stand any of this fucking rap music anymore. It's all about heavy metal, Maiden and Metallica. That's better on the charts than all this shit that's going on right now. Basically, people like Ariana Grace. Did I say Ariana Grace? What am I talking about? Ariana Grande. And, Beyonce going country. What? Beyonce's new album was a country album? Why? That's what I hate about people that are so big, like Beyonce, going country. I think that really, people love the album. I mean, if you like it, great. I don't think her going country is a great idea, but if it sells a lot of records, go for it. It's like Bon Jovi did Who Says You Can't Go Home in a country version. I'm like, why? Def Leppard did a song with, what's his name? They did it with Tim McGraw, I think, I forget. For 9 Lives. And everyone was like, what? Not a bad song. I'm like, but why would you put that on the Sparkle Lounge album? What Sparkle Lounge album stunk. Not as bad as Slang. Ugh. Don't talk to me about that record. Def Leppard's Slang, that album sucks. So bad. It was probably the worst album ever. Sparkle Lounge is okay. It has a couple good hits, but not as, way better than Slang. I mean, Diamond Saw Halo is a great album, too. It has banger hits, too. But Slang, not so much. It's like when Kiss went disco, and it was like, what? They did that song, I Was Made for Loving You, and they're like, Kiss doing disco? Bad, Kiss, bad! No! What are you doing? Hey, if Ozzy redid Saturday Night Fever, but he made it rock. It's like, you could take any disco song from the 70s and make it rock. Like, if you put a metal track behind it, it would kick ass. I mean, if the man himself, Alexei Liho from Children of Bodom, was alive today, you know he would do it. He would do hot stuff in the style of Children of Bodom, or Bodom, or whatever you want to call it. Bodom. Children of Bodom would really kick that song's ass, or any song from the disco era. Hey, if Children of Bodom can do not one but 2 Britney Spears songs, oh yeah, they did Baby One More Time, and then they did Oops, I Did It Again. Oh, you have to get the Japanese versions of those, by the way. Yeah, they were not in the States. You have to get them on the Japanese version of one of their albums. They rock too. You would never think that of all bands, Children of Bodom would do not one but 2 Britney Spears covers and kick ass on it. Woo boy. Hey, if In This Moment can do Call Me, and a lot of people are like, what are you doing? They almost killed their career. But the song rocked. Even though it was not on the Dream album, it was on the deluxe edition. But that song really launched In This Moment's career to doing all these covers they've been doing on some of their albums. Except for, Creep from Radiohead, it wasn't on the original Ritual album. The same thing for Closer, it wasn't on the original Blood album, it was on the deluxe edition. And then when Blood got re-released, it was on it. But whatever version you have, it's there. But Ritual, you have to get the I think you have to get a different not a deluxe edition per se. I think there is. I'm not sure, but I think you might have to get the Japanese version of it or a different version that has the song on the album. And there you go. And then the last album, Mother, has "Fly Like an Eagle," then it has "In the Air Tonight" by Phil Collins. Great cover. "We Will Rock You." That's not a great cover. I know it's with Taylor Momsen of Pretty Reckless and the great Lizzie Hale, but I didn't really like that choice for a cover. "Fly Like an Eagle's okay, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, having two covers on the album, and one of them actually good, "We Will Rock You," not so much great. It is what it is. But yeah, they made up for it on God Mode with Bjork's "Army of Me." Amazing cover. They really outdid that one. Loved it. I love it. Great. Should be a single. Should be a video. Not a single. It is a single, but it's not a video. And In This Moment's new doesn't have. They've been talking about a new video for the last few months. Where are we gonna get it? When are we gonna get it there, Maria, Chris, and the rest of the guys? I want "Sacrifice Me," please. Can I be in it too? Hey, if I can get Ash Costello to, possibly get me in another video, that'd be great. I didn't mention it to her. She said, we'll see. I don't know if that was actually a good thing or a bad thing. Hell, I'll have Ash kiss me or kill me. Hell, I'll be in Conquer the Vi's new fucking video if they ever make another one. Probably not till the next record comes out, when that probably be next year or two. But Janelle's not in the group anymore because she's doing her own thing. Now we got Madison doing Janelle's parts, she's good too. Then they come back to the States. They come back to the States, but I'm gonna miss them, which sucks. And what sucks even more, I found out that Slipknot is coming to New York City in August. I think at the Palladium. I think it's the Palladium, or maybe the Palladium or MSG. I'm like, fuck! So I'm not gonna have much money by then. I gotta save for bills and everything. I'm trying to save for the show, but I really don't want to sacrifice all the money I'm saving now for bills, because the bills are going up next month. Well, not in July, I should say. Next month it goes up. My internet bill goes up a little bit because fucking fees. I hate that shit. And then the month after that goes up again for another set of fees because I have a promotion, and that the promotion ends in July, which sucks. So I'm paying, what I'm paying now, but it's going up like $15. So I'm paying almost $70 for my internet now. When I was paying I was paying as little as $45-$50 for my internet. Now I'm going to be paying close to $75-$80 because of the speed and everything. Every year it goes up like $5, but now I have a promo that cut $15 off my bill for the speed, and I have to pay that. And then they took off another credit I used to have. I still have some credit, but some of the other credits, the promotional credits, go bye-bye. I wish they could stay the entire year or years, but I mean, I have good speed. I have 300 megs, but actually I think it went back down to 100 megs, but I'd like to get 1 gig, or 1 gig, or I have fiber internet, but I have the speed. It's crap. It's good. It runs quick, but sometimes I get these random fucking outages. I had 2 tonight during Raw, but it didn't last that long, thankfully. Sometimes it lasts 3 hours. I have to go on my phones, and this phone, and I have to use my fucking data, and it sucks. And I have to wait, and I have to go on Google. I have to go on Optimum online and find out when it's gonna get fixed. Sometimes it takes an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at most. Sometimes it takes longer, like 3, 4, 5 hours. Sometimes it takes a day. I remember when it got knocked out. It got knocked out once. My entire area was out. We had no internet for 3 days. This is some fucking BS. And then I still had to pay the bill, which was ridiculous. I wish they would have sent an email saying, "Hey, we have an outage in your area for 3 days." It's like, what, being such nice people, we're not gonna hold it against you. You don't have to pay next month. Oh yeah, they gave most people, an email this month saying, "Oh, you don't have to pay. The promotional credits you get this month is gonna go over to next month." So my bill this month, I already paid it. $45 this month. Next month is gonna be $60, and then the month after that, which is gonna be my actual total, which is $75, which sucks. Unless they come out with another promotion I can get. Can't have everything free, ladies and gentlemen. You can't. I wish you could, but you can't. Well, we got that. Alright, let's finish this up, because it's late. Holy shit, I even know what time it is now. It's late. And I gotta go to sleep, because... Not that I gotta go anywhere tomorrow, except for tomorrow night, so... Well, I want to get some sleep, so I can do a little bit of work, and then... So I'll just go in for a couple hours, and then I'm pretty much gonna be gone by like 5 o'clock. So... It is what it is. So, after I'm done putting this up, I'll go to bed. Probably get up in like 5, 6 hours, and then do a half day of work, and then I'm at Madison Square Garden tomorrow night. And that's pretty much it. Alright, let me finish up. Alright, so Kofi Kingston does a promo, like I said, about we're supposed to be Xavier Woods being in the tournament to kinda, sorta defend his King of the Ring crown. But now he's out, thanks to Walter. And now Kofi's in the tournament. He's gonna face Rey Mysterio over this weekend. I still don't understand. I don't like that decision to have it at a house show, not televised. So then he goes to Kendrick Lamar Drake reference shit. I don't care. So alright, then we go to a main event on the banger of the night. Walter Sheamus 3. Banger after banger after banger. They beat the crap out of each other. Big beefy men slapping the fucking shit out of each other in that match. Fucking Sheamus' back and freaking chest looked like chopped liver. We had Marcel Barthel at ringside. He gets a little cheap shot to the knee, but then he gets, "You're out! You're out of here!" And then Pat McAfee goes, 9! Hitler! 9! No, not the number 9. 9! Look at that. So after that, we go to break, come back. They're still beating the living crap out of each other. Walter was focusing on the knee of Sheamus. Sheamus tried so much for the bro kick. Celtic Cross attempt, or the Razor's Edge, trying to get that, and Walter got out of that. So anyway, he hits the Celtic Cross for a delayed near fall, then some running knee strikes. Walter kicks out again at 2, and then both men look spent. And then Walter just gets up like nothing happened. Grabs the half crab he had on earlier. Then Sheamus got to the ropes a couple times. Alright, grabs the half crab. Sheamus tried to get the ropes a third time, but then Walter kind of brought him back in the middle of the ring, sat down, wrenched back even more, and Sheamus had no other choice but to tap out. So Walter goes on to the next round, where he will face Kofi or Rey Mysterio. Well, whoever wins that is probably going to get killed by Walter. So that's the quarterfinals. So the semifinals, I'm telling you right now, is going to be Walter versus Ilya Dragunov, which really should be the finals of the entire tournament. So I'm thinking we're going to get Walter versus whoever wins on SmackDown. Not that it matters, depending on who wins. I could see Kevin Owens being in it, AJ maybe. Well, I don't know about AJ, so probably Randy, Kevin, maybe Solo, maybe Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, one of them, maybe in it. Who else on SmackDown? I don't know. That's the only people I can think of on SmackDown side that can probably win, get there and win. I'd probably say if Kevin Steen is in it, Kevin will probably win. We get Walter versus Kevin Steen in the finals. It could be good, but I think Walter's winning this tournament outright. Unless Ilya somehow shocks the world and beats him again like he did at NXT. And then we have the Tsar become the king, instead of the General being the king. But I think Walter's going to win the King of the Ring tournament, which really doesn't do anything. Maybe he'll get a world title shot. I mean, he did at a house show but lost. Obviously. But, I think that's going to catapult him even more, and then maybe I think at Bash of Berlin, he's going to win the world title. I have a good feeling. He wins it from Drew McIntyre, he wins it from somebody, but he's going to win that world title in his sort of hometown of Berlin, even though he's Austrian. Go figure that one out. So that's going to be his big homecoming, his big freaking coming out party. Same thing with Marcel Barthel, who's actually from Germany. Darling General. And he's he's going out with one hot smoking piece of ash, Tiffany Stratton. Oh, you son of a bitch. Should have been me. I wonder how her daddy feels about Marcel. I don't like that guy.
But Daddy, he's my boyfriend.
I don't like him. You should go out with Gilmore. Huh!
Well, he's cute.
No, he's not cute. He's awesome. Not now, Mike. Now, go. Back to sleep. Sorry. Yeah. Alright, so Walter beats Sheamus to advance into the quarterfinals next week. 21 minutes exactly. Banger of a match. 4.25 out of 5 stars. Amazing match. And that ends Monday Night Raw at 11:01. So we had a 1 minute and change overrun. So after Walter won, he's celebrating. Cut the feed. We have to get to some boring fucking USA show. Gives a fuck about that, man. Give me some overrun. Nobody cares about the USA Network because the USA Network has garbage shows. And it sucks they're losing Monday Night Raw coming up in mid-September, early October when then I don't know where they're going to go. They're going to be gone in September and October, really October. They're going to be gone for basically 3 months. All of October, all of November, all of December. And then the first Monday in January, they're going to be on Netflix. So they're going to be off cable, going to Netflix. So everybody's like, oh, we got to pay $15 to $17 a month just to watch Raw. No, you can just go on watchwrestling. Whatever it is. Just Google it. Google Watch Wrestling. And you get it. You get it off the fucking feed. You don't have to get Netflix and pay $17 a month for that shit. You know? And the USA Network's only going to have SmackDown in October. So SmackDown goes from basically getting around 2.5, 2.6, then it's going to go way down. SmackDown's going to get like 1.5, 1.7. Because on the USA Network on a Friday night, yeah. When they could have just stayed on Raw. I bet stayed on Raw. Stayed on Fox. But, yeah. No, you can say goodbye to 2.7s coming up in October. And as far as NXT goes, they're going to the CW11, and those numbers are going to go way up. Because it's on a major network. Not that USA's a major network, but it's boring as fuck network. And NXT's doing 600, 700,000 a week. Even on a good day, like if they're going head to head with AEW, they're getting like 800, close to 900,000. Even when they bring over like the Undertaker, they couldn't even get 1 million. That's sad. I wonder if they do that this year, what would happen? I don't even think they need to bring in all the big, the legends like Cena or whatever, or Cody, just to be on the show to pop 1 million. They were on the CW11. And, AEW, even they can have like the biggest stars on their show, like Mercedes Moné or, whoever, they'll still get ratings, but not going to be like 1 million. NXT's going to wallop them. I mean, not wallop, I mean totally dismantle AEW in the ratings. NXT's going to get at least 1 million. At least 1 million, and AEW probably be doing its worst ratings ever. It'll probably get like 300,000 people watching it for Dynamite. Sad. It is what it is. Sucks that you're on TNT and TBS doing, in October because of baseball playoffs and everything. But eventually, maybe next year with what's going on with the TV deal, I don't know what's happening with that. The NBA might not be on TNT next year. Yeah, just put it on ESPN. How about that? Then you run the risk of, well, what are we going to do with the NHL? I'll tell you what to do with the NHL. Put it on Channel 4 like it used to be. You don't have to put it on ESPN that much. That's why you have the NHL Network. Put the games on the NHL Network. Put them on the USA Network. How about that? Why not? But I think USA is run by NBC Universal, I think. I don't even know. But so they're gonna do something next year with the NBA. If it's not gonna be if it's gonna be on TNT still or it's not. Where does it go? Where the playoffs go? But I know the finals are gonna be on ABC, and some of the games are still on ABC. So why don't you just put everything on ABC? You don't have to put any, region. The other games you can put maybe on USA. You can put it on, don't put it on TBS, especially on Wednesday nights because that sucks so bad. Put the NBA on ABC. You can put it on ESPN. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen later this year. Besides, with wrestling and the other sports going on with the playoffs and shit. I don't know. But we got another few weeks with Rampage and Collision being at different times. Collision this week is on TBS instead of TNT because of the NHL and I think it's the NHL playoffs. So I think Game 4 of the Ranger series is on TNT this Saturday night. What are you gonna watch? I'm watching Game 4. I'm not gonna watch Collision and Rampage live. Thankfully I have picture-in-picture, so I'll watch Collision live, but I'll be watching Rangers live, but I have Dynamite and Picture in Picture and Rampage on TBS. So pays to have satellite TV because I think with regular cable, like if you have like Optimum or I don't know about Verizon, you can get Picture in Picture with Optimum. I think you can, but I'm not sure on that. But I know with my cable, my satellite, the Rich Man satellite, I get Picture in Picture. And I can watch like 5 shows at once if I wanted to. I have that ability somewhere. I forgot. I gotta find out how to do it though. I can watch like the entire playoffs. You know, not at the same time, obviously. But it's like the Bet game's on. I got the Ranger game on, and then God forbid, you know, Collision, Rampage, Dynamite, WWE. You know, I gotta have like 3 boxes. I'm like, what am I gonna watch? It is what it is. Alright, guys, it's late. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, everybody. Raw, I thought it was pretty solid, so I gave it a solid 7 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you motherfuckers thought of the show in a comment or video reply if you wish. And that's pretty much it. Alright, enjoy tomorrow. It's going to be nice and hot here in the Northeast. Well, coming up later today, it's going to be about 72, 73 degrees. So, you get that. You know, gonna have fun tomorrow at the Ranger game. Gonna kick some ass. Hopefully they win. Go up 2-0. But, you know, those Carolina Hurricanes are pesky. But their power play sucks. But we see how it is tomorrow night at the Garden. And then Game 3, Thursday night. I believe that's on TNT. So, I'll watch that game from my cozy house, or if I'll probably be going out Thursday night. Not to the game, obviously, because I'll be in Carolina. Might go to the bar, watch it. Might have Thursday night dinner with the folks. I don't know. We'll see. But I will be watching the game. And then Saturday, that's the one, you know, that's the one I'm going to be doing Picture in Picture. But tomorrow's game actually, I think it's at 8 o'clock. Let's see here. Game 2 is at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Damn, I gotta be there by 5 then. Shit. Well, good. I'll be out of work by 4. So by 3-4 o'clock, and then I just take a nice old train ride up to Madison Square Garden, and I'll be up there by 5 o'clock. Get in, sit down at 6, and just wait. 7 o'clock on on ESPN. Game 3 is Thursday night at 7. Game 4 Saturday night at 7. So the first hour of the game. First hour before Dynamite, we'll see the first hour of that, and then Picture in Picture afterwards. That, and then Game 5 will be probably Monday night, May the 13th, right after Mother's Day. That's gonna be at the Garden. So, then Game 6 probably be Wednesday, next Wednesday, and then Game 7 next Friday if possible. That's May the 17th. So, weekend before. So, Memorial Day weekend is going to be around the time we get the East and West Conference Finals. So by mid-June, we're going to get the Stanley Cup Finals. And then that'll be it. And basketball will be done around that time, too. So, that'll be done, and then we get training camp for football, and then pretty soon, knocking on your door, ding, ding. Hello, football! Football season, ladies and gentlemen, preseason in August with the preseason boring fuck games. Then the regular season starts right after Labor Day, September 5th and 6th. Well, the Eagles play in Brazil, I think, on that Friday. Then they have the Thursday night game, which I don't even know what it is. The Niners don't play till September the 8th, which is the weekend after. So, Jets and Giants too. But hopefully they show the Niners games on Fox like they did this past season. They showed a lot. The first couple games are on Fox. I loved it. I hope they do it again this year, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with Dax. I know the Giants and Jets are going to start at 1, I think, because I think both teams are starting, well, I think the Jets started at home, or the Giants start at home. One of them starts at home. That game is going to be at 1, unless the Giants or the Jets play at Sunday Night Football. But I think the Niners will start between either a 1 o'clock start on they playing on the East Coast, or I think they're going to be playing at home, which will be seen at 4 o'clock. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Alright. Go to bed, everybody. Thanks for watching. 7 out of 10 stars for Raw. And that's it. Until next time, motherfuckers. Good night. And stay sexy, everybody. Peace.